Today we're going to work on day 5. We're going to be solving 3 or more step equations. We're going to start with this one that involves the distributive property. So I have 9 times z minus 4 equals 0. So there's a couple ways that I can do this, but I'm going to start by actually distributing. So my 9 is really being multiplied by everything inside parentheses. So I distribute, which is really just multiplying. 9 times z is really 9 times 1z, which is 9z. 9 times negative 4, you can always pull up your calculator. 9 times negative 4, get negative 36. And I write that as minus 36. Now I don't want to distribute 9 to the 0. It's not in the parentheses, so I just bring that down. Now I have a two-step equation. My negative 36 is further away from z, so I do the opposite of minus 36, which is plus 36 on both sides. The whole point of doing that is so that I can cancel out my opposites. I bring down 9z equals 0 plus 36 is 36. My final step, I divide both sides by 9 since it's being multiplied by z. Cancel out those 9's. Z equals, and then 36 divided by 9, we get 4. And I type 4 into my answer, and it'll show you the work involved there. That second step is the 9 times z and the 9 times negative 4. Okay. Let's do another one. Make a bigger eraser there. Okay. This one says 6 times 2y plus 2 equals 24. The first thing I want to do is distribute 6 times 2y. 6 times 2 is 12. Bring down the y. And then again 6 times 2 is 12. That one doesn't have a y. And I'm not distributing to 24 since it's not in the parentheses. Next, what I want to do is get y by itself. This plus 12 is further away, so I do the opposite of plus 12, which is minus 12. Cancel out your opposites. Bring down what you didn't touch, which is 12y equals, and then I do 24 minus 12, which is again 12. My final step is my 12 times y. The opposite of times 12 is divided by 12. Cancel those out. 12 divided by itself is 1. Submit that. Yes. And there you go. So these are all very similar. You're just going to do 3 of these. Let's go back. We're going to do a different section here, which is 3-step linear equations. So for this one, negative 4x plus 10 equals negative 6x plus 2. My goal is to get like terms on the same side of the equal sign. I noticed that my terms with x are on different sides of the equal sign. You just want to pick one of the sides to get all your x's on. My advice would be if there's negative numbers, try to get the biggest negative on the other side so things turn out positive. So I'm going to use inverse operations. The opposite of minus 6x is plus 6x. Whatever I do on one side of the equal sign, I have to do on the other. And I'm going to line it up with my like term, with the other thing that has x. The whole point of this was so that I can cancel that out. I want to get my x's together. Eventually I am going to get x by itself. I just have to worry about negative 4 plus 6. I can grab my calculator. Negative 4 plus 6. I get 2. And it comes with x, so we got to bring that down. Bring down plus 10. Bring down equals. And the only thing left on the right side is 2. Now this is just a two-step equation. I want to get x by itself. The The number furthest away is that plus 10. The opposite of plus 10 is minus 10. Both sides. Cancel out the opposites. Bring down whatever you didn't touch, which is 2x equals, and 2 minus 10 is negative 8. Final step to get x by itself is division by whatever's next to x. X equals negative 4. Submit that. Okay, it'll show you all those steps. This was a 1, 2, 3 step equation. Let's do another one. This will be the last one. I have 7x minus 4 equals 4x plus 5. I'm going to start a little bit differently for this one. I'm going to leave my variables as they are and deal with the constants. Those are the numbers. So I'm going to do the opposite of minus 4. I can really start with any term, but I feel like getting rid of that negative. The opposite of minus 4 is plus 4. I got to do that on both sides of the equal sign. And I cancel out my opposites and bring down whatever I didn't touch, which is 7x equals 4x. And then I just deal with 5 plus 4, which is positive 9. Now I want to get my terms with x on the same side of the equal sign. Oh, just did purple. Looking at these two terms, I want to kind of separate the constants from the variable terms. So this is the only variable term on the left side. This has both variable and constant. I'm going to scooch my variable term over to the left side to get it away from the constant, because at the end of the day I want to have x on one side and a number on the other. So I'm going to do the opposite of positive 4x, which is minus 4x. If I was to move that 7x, then the left side would have nothing on it, and I don't really want that. I'm going to bring down whatever I didn't touch, which is 9, and 7x minus 4x. Well, 7 minus 4 is just 3, and it comes with an x. Final step to get x by itself is division, and I get x equals 3. And there's all your steps. So try these on your own. Let me know if you have any questions.